I think we have at least one more, maybe a couple more. Something we haven't talked about. I think we did this in the fall, didn't we?
Yes.
Inverted minors are, I think, deceptively difficult. The first bit is easy, right? 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 1 diamond, 3 diamonds. That's the easy part. It's the follow-up where people run into trouble. All right. I'm not worrying too much at the moment about the north-south cards. But East, you opened a diamond. And East, how would you classify your hand? Minimum opening, right? I mean, you've got a singleton, but it's a minimum opening, right?
Right.
Okay, so you start with 1 diamond, and West, your hand falls into the invitational category, just barely, right? 10 points, very good diamond support, no 4-card major. So the first round of the bidding is easy, 1 diamond, 2 diamond. Now, Al really wanted in with the north hand, and I know it's a decent looking heart suit. The problem is you have to be extremely cautious getting into an unlimited auction. Remember that West could have a game force, could have a slam try for all you know. And you are really stepping into potential trouble. Now on this hand, you'd get lucky, you'd catch a partner with good heart support, and the hand would actually play pretty well in hearts. But you can't count on that. So as to a 2-level overcall, I still expect a full opening hand, or if you don't have a full opening hand, I expect a 6-card suit, a good 6-card suit. And North, you have neither. So I think you're best off just to pass here. So whether you should come back in and balance later, I mean you probably have a fit in a major, as it turns out. But let's focus on East-West because we don't want you to get overbid. And if you end up in any contract higher than 3 diamonds, you're in trouble. If you end up in no trump at any level, you are in trouble. So East, what your first priority is when partner forces you to bid is let your partner know whether you are distributional or balanced, and let partner know whether you have a minimum opening hand or a little bit extra. And even a decent 15 or so is probably going to qualify as extra. Because remember, and we're viewing this as, okay, partner may only have 10 points, right? So since partner may only have 10, and in fact on this deal has exactly 10, East, do you want to be forcing the game? I think the answer is no, right? With 13 opposite 10, you probably just belong in a part score in your minor. So East, when you have a minimum, you're typically going to do one of 2 things. You're either going to bid 2 no, which is your balanced minimum, and you probably have stoppers in both majors to do that, we hope. And we say both majors because that's when you have a minor suit oriented auction like this, the defense is most likely to attack a major, right? Well, you don't want to do that because you have a singleton heart, right? So East, I hope you can rule out 2 no here. However, we really don't want you bidding a new suit because that suggests that you have better than a minimum hand. And this is where people get into trouble and they start blindly bidding stoppers. They bid 2 spades or they bid 3 clubs and all that. You are not only conveying, you may be conveying that you have a stopper there, you're also saying that you have better than a minimum hand when you do that.
Doesn't it imply you want to go to game, or you're a game try anyway?
Yes. So East, your bid is 3 diamonds. You have an unbalanced minimum hand. I can't see any other bid with the East after partner forces you. All right. Now remember, your partner may have a game forcing hand. When you bid 3 diamonds, if your partner is not done yet, you're not going to stop here. If your partner has 13 points instead of 10, you're going to game somewhere. All right. And you can still probe, right? If your partner doesn't bid 3 no, what if your partner has a stopper in one major but not the other? What if your partner wants to go to game and bids 3 hearts? Sounds like they have a heart stopper but may need you to have a spade stopper. And then when you have the king, then you could follow with 3 no. So so you want to be careful about introducing those new suits. Here, West, when you hear 3 diamonds, I don't think there's any more you need to know. If your partner has an unbalanced minimum, then you don't belong in no trump, when your major suit holdings are only queen third and ace third, right? And you don't belong in game. So just pass 3 diamonds, which, by the way, is the limit of the hand on if the defense gets everything right. In practice, it's a little tricky. You might end up making 4. I don't think you would want to be headed toward 5 of a minor. So the defense is careful and they get off to a spade lead, you're going to end up losing 2 spades, and then maybe a little unlucky that both club honors are in the wrong location with ace queen sitting over king jack. So that's what I said. 3 diamonds can be held to 3, but 3 diamonds is a good spot.
What does 2 diamonds imply in terms of points?
Normally like 10 plus, and then at least 4, if not 5 card diamond support.
5.
Okay, so why wouldn't you just pass 2 diamonds?
Because it's forcing.
Oh, 2 diamonds is
Yes,
forcing. Sorry.
that is the difference.
Sorry.
Remember on your invite, and I heard some of you discussing the alert procedure.
Yep.
So now both of these bids technically should be alerted. So when the 2 diamonds, you just say alert if the opponent's asked. Say it's a 1 round force in diamonds. You could say something like that. Would be an appropriate explanation.
Oh.
And say, oh, inverted minors, yes, but you're not just supposed to name the convention. You're supposed to say what is actually going on here. So he said it's a forcing hand with diamond support. And if they want to know how forcing, you say 1 round force, not necessarily a game force. Okay. And then our 3 diamond bid, which we still alert, is non-forcing, right? So if you have the East cards and partner gives you a 3 diamond bid, take away the queen of spades and it's suddenly a 3 diamond bid, right? With only 8 points in diamond support. Yeah, not as good of a hand, but good diamond support. And then we are typically not doing this with a 4 card major, right? Remember, our inverted minor auctions tend to deny that responder has a 4 card major, because we would always want to look for a major suit fit, knowing that we can go back to our minor if we don't find a fit in the major.
So the person that alerts the 3 diamonds is West, responder.
No.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
1 diamond,
No,
2 diamonds.
never under any circumstance would you ever alert your own bid.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, not this. Okay, not the opener's rebid. I get it.
Always your partner that alerts.
No, I thought I misread it. I thought it was the opener's rebid of 3 diamonds that had to be alerted.
That this would not be alertable if we start 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds is not alertable. If the opponent's asked what 3 diamonds is, just say it's a minimum opener that doesn't want to bid no trump because it's not balanced.
Okay.
So now you might, just because opener rebids 3 diamonds here, that does not mean that you have a singleton necessarily, right? What if that was your hand? You're not really any more interested in bidding 2-no right away with that hand, are you? Because remember, partner's denying 4 hearts, right? When the auction starts 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, you have reason to be worried about the heart seat. Like, I've got too small. Partner has no more than 3 hearts, and if no trump is right, those hearts are going to have to be pretty good, right? So you don't, just 3 diamonds suggests an unbalanced hand, but it could be a hand like this, a minimum hand that is generally balanced, but you have a glaring problem in a suit, typically a major suit, that you're not so eager to bid no trump. Now, if partner bids 3 hearts next, then I would bid 3 no with honors in clubs and spades. That would make it easy. But here partner's not good enough to bid 3 hearts, so.
So the big reason that 2 diamond bid is forcing is because that 10 points is unlimited. 10 plus is unlimited to
Yes.
infinity.
What this is all solving for us, go back to standard bidding before you learned inverted minors, right? What did these bids show? 1 diamond, 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds was like 6 to 9, right? 1 diamond, 3 diamonds was like 10 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of those bids are forcing if you don't play inverted minors. That's a problem. Don't you want to be able, if you are invitational or better, wouldn't you like to be able to force for 1 round, not have, and not take away some of this guesswork, force for 1 round, find out where partner lives, and then figure out if you should be bidding a game or not. So that's what we're solving here. we're inverting those two bids because we're making 2 diamonds a stronger hand than 3 diamonds. The difference is both of those are limited bids, whereas 2 diamonds, once we start playing inverted, is unlimited. For all we know, you have 20 points, and it is 100% forcing. So whenever we start an inverted minor auction, we cannot stop below 2 no or 3 of our minor. That's the cheapest we can get out. We are allowed to stop at 2 no if we're balanced, but we don't want to bid 3 no. Or if no trump doesn't look right, but game also doesn't look right, we can stop at 3 of our minor.
Would you write down the points, just to the right of those points, the point ranges for our inverted minors? Up there where you have 6 to 9?
Oh, inverted here?
Yes, thank you.
So this is typically 10 plus.
Yes.
Unlimited. I would call this, I would do this with like a good 5 to 9.
Thank you, okay.
Yeah. Say if 6 to 9 is more comfortable for you, that's fine. But you know, if I have a 5 count and say it's got an ace in it and it's got a singleton somewhere, you know, I would be upgrading a little bit. I'd be thinking about, in terms of, okay, as long as we play on our minor, this hand has got gets a little dummy point kick to it. You know, just a hand that you feel pretty safe being at the 3 level. And remember also that in an ideal world, we'd love for you to have 5 of openers minor. You might make an inverted raise in diamonds with only 4 on occasion. You know, maybe you'd feel stuck where you didn't like any of your other bids. For the club suit, we would really like you to have 5, since opener may have 3 a little more often, just to make sure that we're in that 8 card fit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you actually do.
Ace,
Yeah.
king.
I have a question, since we got the cards laid out, what would be the lead?
Oh, wait a minute, what's,
Against 3 diamonds by East, I think that I'm leaning toward leading a major, and the 10 of spades stands out from that sequence, right?
Oh, this,
yeah, this side.
10 of spades by South. Yeah, and how the defense should go is 10 of spades, which would then promise the 9, right? So if Declare covers the queen from dummy, then North, you should win the ace and return the spade. If Declare plays small, which they probably will, with the king in their hand, you should not play your ace. This is an exception. We're talking about this with a hand that came up actually on Tuesday at Denver Metro. This works in conjunction with your 3rd hand high. Don't always automatically play 3rd hand high. When king or queen shows up in dummy and Declare doesn't call for that honor, if you can't cover it with your ace, it's usually right to play small. And this would only ever be wrong if Declare had stiff king of spades, which seems unlikely, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so 10 of spades, small king, and then guess what? Your partner's going to get in with a club at some point, and then they're going to continue spades. Now you still have your ace jack over the queen, and it guarantees 2 spade winners for you.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.